Good YouTube. Quinn Wade. Come check that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube exclusively on there forever. And we're going to talk about how the Toronto Raptors beat the New Orleans Pelicans 119 and 106. The Raptors go to 41 and 32 and 20 and 16 at home. The Pelicans go to 25 and 50, 9 and 28 on the road. Season series tie 1-1. The Pelicans won the first meeting, and the Raptors won this one. They only play each other twice per season, and this was the second time. Since they're not going to meet in the playoffs because the Pelicans didn't qualify for the playoffs or the play-in, they will see each other next season, and we'll see how that one goes. Then Toronto won the first quarter 29 to 25. They won the second quarter 30 to 19, and then it was 31 to 31 in the third, and then they lost the fourth quarter 31 to 29. Good game from the Raptors. Was able to get off to a good start and was able to keep it going the entire game. The Pelicans, Herb Jones, 27 minutes, 2 points. He went 1 of 8 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3. He did have 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. He tried to do a lot of different things defensively, forcing guys to dribble more, get the ball out of their hands. So all you can do is try to make a play on the ball after that or before that to get a steal or a block. It worked, but you still didn't get much from him offensively. 1 of 8 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3 is a tough, rough night from him. And they do need at least double figures from him if they're going to really beat good teams. And I consider the Raptors a good team. Not the greatest team ever, but a good team that you got to respect. And they are tough to beat. And, Herb Jones didn't bring his A game tonight offensively, but he tried. He had 1 offensive rebound and 2 personal fouls, was a -8 and plus minus. Zion Williamson, 31 minutes, 22 points. He went 9 of 13 from the field, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 7 rebounds. He also had 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a -7 and plus minus. He was a good scorer again, really efficient. Took his time, got the shots that he wanted, dominated the painted areas, and didn't avoid contact. And that's the Zion that you want to see. That's what Zion made his name off of, and he did it again tonight. Misi, 19 minutes, 7 points. He went 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, and a block. 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and was a -6 and plus minus. Didn't do much in this one. Also only played 19 minutes, which isn't that much. But, he was out there for his size. He was out there because of the lineup that they had to throw out there tonight. He gave you something. You just got to be happy with what he gave you at this point of the season. And as they have had an injury-riddled season as it is, and a lot of teams have been that way. Sadiq Bey, 30 minutes. He ended up going for 19 points. He went 6 of 12 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He was able to score near the basket. He was also able to score from 3 at a high level, making 50% of them. And then he also was physical enough to get contact to be able to go to the free throw line. He made every single attempt. He did have 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, and a block. 2 offensive boards, 1 personal foul, and was a -9 and plus minus. Jeremiah Fears, 28 minutes for him. He's back in the starting lineup. He ended up getting 10 points, but he went 3 of 12 from the field and 1 of 5 from 3 and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. The jump shot wasn't hitting from him. He was able to speed pass some people, but if he wasn't able to do that, they was walling him off, saying you can take the jumper. He couldn't hit him with that enough in this one, and it ended up being a bad shoot night from him. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a -6 and plus minus. Carlo, 17 minutes, 4 points. He went 2 of 4 from the field. He missed his only 3, but he did have 6 boards, 2 turnovers, and a block, 2 offensive rebounds, and a personal foul, and a -9 and plus minus. He's big, he's long, he's really athletic. It's good that he scored, and this one is good that he helped out on the glass. and try to find a way to play some defense. And then DeAndre Jordan, he ended up playing 19 minutes. He had 8 points. He went 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He grabbed 7 boards, and that's what he's out there to do: scoring the paint if it's there for you, protect the rim a little bit, rebound at a high level. He had a block, no turnovers, 4 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and was a -4 and plus minus. And then Derek Queen got in double figures again. You got to be happy with that. He played 23 minutes, had 13 points, went 5 of 11 from the field and 3 of 5 from the free throw line, and grabbed 8 boards, which was the most on the team. He had 2 turnovers, 1 steal, and a block, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a -6 and plus minus. Good scoring. Uh, just understanding how to use his body, understanding how to get a quality look at the basket is all you can really want him to know for the rest of the season, because he's a decent passer, he's a decent rebounder already. The scoring is going to have to come to him a little easier and a little better. It's also up to the coaching staff to teach him how to use that body and teach him how to use it at the NBA level and help him get easier shots too. And that's all you can want them to do for him as he gets smarter and as he gets older in the league and as he continues to play for you. Obviously, you want to make him as good as he can be and also make it as easy as you can for him. Jordan Poole is just throwing up shots. He played 23 minutes at 12 points. He went 3 of 12 from the field, 2 of 8 from three, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. If you got the green light, you never know if you're going to make or take the shot until it's there. Sometimes it's good that you took it. Sometimes you just can't make it like you usually do. It was a little bit of both in this one for Poole. He had 2 rebounds and 2 turnovers. He had 6 assists and 3 personal fouls and was a -15. It can be a little wild. Sometimes it's work out for the better for you. Sometimes it ends up being a mess. So he didn't play the greatest. He didn't shoot the best shots ever, but it did set up some shots to go down. It also set some passes for his teammates for theirs to go down. And that's how he can be for you. And then Micah Peavy made a nice little finish around the rim. And then he did it again and went 2 of 3 from the field. He had 1 rebound, no turnovers, 2 steals, which ended up being the most off the bench. And then he had 1 rebound that was offensive. That was his only rebound. No personal fouls, and was a +7 and plus minus. And then Jordan Hawkins played 21 minutes. He was able to make a 3. And then he made a 2 and missed the rest of all his shots from 2 and 3. So he finished with 5 points. He had 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, and a -2. He didn't have a shot that he liked sometimes, so he just gave it up to the player that didn't have a better look in his eyes. And it ended up working out for him since he got 3 assists. And then Brandon Ingram played 31 minutes. He had 17. He played 31 minutes. He had 13 points and went 5 of 13 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 personal foul, and was a +10 and plus minus. I didn't really have a problem with what he was trying to do and how he was going about his night. He took a good amount of shots. He made a decent percentage of them. And then he just tried to defend and guard as well as he could. R.J. Barrett played, and he played 31 minutes and had 18 points. He went 7 of 14 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He ended up getting 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 3 offensive boards, 5 personal fouls, and a +26 and plus minus. Good scoring from him. Attacked the basket real well. Was able to hit some spot up threes. Kept the ball moving and attacked and found guys with easy looks. Can't be mad about how he decided to go about the game. And then Scotty Barnes played 36 minutes. He had 23 points. He went 10 of 14 from the field. He was able to get near the basket and hit some shots that way, and also hit some pull-up jump shots too. And like I said, he's a taller guy that has good touch. It makes sense for him to be as close as he can to the body to use that length to his full advantage. And then he had 12 assists. And he finished with a double-double. He had 6 rebounds, 4 turnovers, 2 steals, and 3 blocks, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and was a +16 and plus minus. He can see over the defense. So if you're moving and your teammate sees you, that's all you can really try to do is try to compliment him and support him by giving him space and giving him options. And it's up to him to see you and make the play. And he's getting great at that. So at least he's figuring that out, not just being a ball hog and doing it only for himself. And then Jakob Hurtel, 30 minutes, 18 points. He went 9 of 11 from the field and had 11 boards. Another double-double for him. He has the size. He has the activity. He has the understanding of what he should be doing as a big. He had 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block, 4 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and was a plus 15. And plus minus Jacoby Walter, 34 minutes. He ended up getting 18 points, mainly because he went for a 10 from 3, but he also made a couple of twos, so he finished 6 of 14 from the field, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 1 rebound, 4 assists, and a turnover. He also had 2 personal fouls and was a plus 22 and plus minus. Andrew had the most points off the bench, which was 18 in 21 minutes. He went 7 of 14 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He's always moving and trying to attack the basket or hit you with some space and then finding a way to get open. So all you got to do is find him, and he can possibly knock down a couple threes for you, or at least one. He did that tonight. He had 9 boards. That ended up being the most off the bench, and he also had 2 assists, no turnovers, a steal, and a block. 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul. That was a plus 9. And plus minus Jamison Battle played 4 minutes. He ended up getting 1 rebound, 1 steal, 1 block. And then he had 3 personal fouls and was a minus 9. And plus minus just like the fact that he brought the defensive intensity from when he stepped on the court until he left the court. You have to like that. Colin Murray Boyles was able to finish real well around the paint. He went 3 of 5 from the field, but he did also go 3 of 4 from the free throw by attacking the paint the right way. He ended up finishing with 9 points. He had 2 rebounds, no turnover, in the block. He also had 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and was a plus 2 and plus minus. Jonathan Mobo, 4 minutes. He ended up missing his only shot. He had 1 rebound, 1 assist, no turnovers. His rebound was offensive. He had a personal foul with a minus 10 and plus minus. Markel Fultz played 2 minutes. He made a shot and missed the shot. So he finished with 2 points and 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and a minus 7 and plus minus. AJ Lawson, 5 minutes. He had 2 boards, no turnovers. That's all he did, but have no personal fouls and was a minus 8 and plus minus. Jamal Shead played 25 minutes. That was the most off the bench, but he didn't make any shots. He went 0 4 from the field, 0 3 from the 3-point line. He had 8 assists. It ended up being the most off the team, off the bench. Most off the bench with 8 assists is really tough to do in 25 minutes, but he ran the offense the right way. He made the right decision. He was real heady, and it worked out for him in this one. He also had 1 turnover, 2 steals. The 2 steals ended up being the most off the bench. He also had 2 personal fouls and was a plus 13 and plus minus. Elijah Martin, 20. He ended up playing 2 minutes, and he got 1 rebound, 1 turnover, and his rebound was offensive. No personal foul, was a minus 7 and plus minus. Grady Dick, 2 minutes. He missed his only 3, which was his only shot. He had 1 turnover, no personal foul, and was a minus 7 and plus minus. And then they both shot 93 field goals, but the Raptors shot 52% and the Pelicans shot 42%. 36% from 3 for the Raptors, 25 for the Pelicans. 18 free throw attempts for the Raptors. They shot 72%, while the Pelicans shot 25 free throw. They shot 84%. 46 rebounds for the Raptors, 43 for the Pelicans, 36 assists for the Raptors, 21 for the Pelicans. Both teams had 13 turnovers, 8 steals for the Raptors, 7 for the Pelicans. Both teams had 8 blocks, 13 offensive rebounds for the Raptors, 15 for the Pelicans, 33 defensive rebounds for the Raptors, 28 for the Pelicans, 24 personal fouls for the Raptors, 18 for the Pelicans, and it was a good game. It was fun. It was interesting, but the Raptors was the better team. They had the better quality of looks. They generated better quality shots, and they ended up getting the win that they needed to continue their hunt for getting a top seed as high as they can get in the NBA playoffs in the Eastern Conference. So we'll see where they finish. We'll see how far they go up or down, but they still got to win games. They still got to play serious. They still got to beat their opponents. And obviously the Pelicans are playing party pooper, but they couldn't get it done tonight, and the Raptors was. So they handled their business and got it done. So they should be happy with the result. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.